everyone, Shanae Cartwright, success strategist, and I am coming to you today with another Chaplain post and talk with you about the anxiety that people experience with chaplaincy. Keep on watching. All right, guys, again, it's Shanae Cartwright. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click the bell, like, comment, and of course, you have to subscribe, especially if you want to see more videos like this. So with chaplaincy, there is a dreaded fear of seeing chaplains. I have been in hospital rooms where people have said, no, what is she doing here? Because they automatically knew what I represented and what I was there for. Unfortunately, in hospital settings, most of the time when we are called upon, it is in time of dramatic decline of a patient's health, meaning they've coded. Coded just means maybe their heart has stopped, they've stopped breathing, and all the nursing staff, they have to jump right into CPR mode and try to resuscitate the patient. And I've been there with families, and people are petrified of me. Little old me, yes, people are petrified because of what I represent, because of what they have experienced that I represent. And I realize that what this does is that it causes anxiety for many people. Many people see chaplaincy as the end, that when I come in, it is over. What hospitals, hospice, and different medical fields have tried to do to intervene or change the dynamic, so to speak, of chaplaincy is to allow chaplains to do what is called hospital beats. If anyone who is in law enforcement, police officers have a beat. But specifically for chaplains, we have what is called rotations, where we will go to certain floors, certain units of the hospital. If you're in hospice, it's a little bit different because you're either going to a facility or a patient's home. And what we do there is we will offer comfort even when there is not a dire need. If the patient is stable, we want to show up. We want to greet them and let the family know, hey, we're available. We're here for you. We want to make sure that you're comfortable. Do you need anything? Sometimes I frown upon what chaplains have been exposed to in certain settings because people have demeaned chaplaincy to errand men and women. So to appease people or calm people, you've seen where nursing staff will say, where's the chaplain? Where's the chaplain? So if there is a issue, if there is something that is going on within the family dynamics, let's say an argument, for example, there's an argument that is brewing. What I've seen happen is that the nurses will call the family to diffuse the situation, which is nothing wrong with that. As a chaplain, you ought to be able to handle conflict. And that's why we have trainings dealing with conflict management, family dynamics, learning how to deal with really difficult situations and sometimes, unfortunately, difficult people. But you all know that tempers can rage, tempers can flare when you're dealing with a situation where their life is in the balance and that family member is there. Let's say they've never experienced a loss. They've never experienced anyone dying in their life. So this is a really critical moment and we have to be sensitive to that. I have been thrown in situations that were so uncomfortable, but I'm so grateful because I learned from that. And I believe that any line of work that you are in, it should prepare you not just for your professional development, but for your personal development as well. Okay? So what am I saying? With all of this, because of the many facets involved with chaplaincy and care, many people experience anxiety because of what we represent, which is death. But I want to let someone know today who's watching, who may be interested in going into the field of chaplaincy, or you may be trying to just understand what chaplaincy is. We are available in times of calm and crisis. That's how I like to put it. That's how I like to pin it. We are available in times of calm and crisis. It does not have to be a end all be all situation where your loved one is at the brink of death and now, okay, let's call the chaplain. We can be available from the very beginning. Let's say you're going in for a procedure. We're there to pray. Let's say that you're going in for a checkup. We can be there. Or a major checkup. We're there. We're walking around the hospital. We're making our presence known. So just know that you don't have anything to fear about chaplains. And I dare someone, I challenge you even, have a conversation with the chaplain. Talk with them. See how they're doing. See how their day is going. And you'll be surprised at maybe the conversation that you will have. So typically anxiety stems from fear. Our fear of the unknown or not knowing what's next. Our anxiousness. We have levels of anxiousness where if something is out of our control, we become anxious. If the inevitable is about to happen and we have never been down this road before, we become anxious. And I want to encourage someone today to let you know, if you see us, please know that we are there for you. Anxiousness is maybe a defense mechanism, but please know there are times where we are just as anxious and uncertain about situations as you are. But the whole point of the matter is that we are there with you. We don't want you to feel afraid or feel alone. And of course, we have no control over how you feel. But our job is to make an atmosphere of calm and peace. Okay? Always remember that a mind change equals a life change. And the word of the Lord declares, be anxious for nothing, but in all circumstances, let your requests be made known unto God. I pray peace for you today. God bless you.